All right. Today, our lesson for today is 3D shapes and prisms. And the objectives for this lesson is that by the end of the lesson, you should be able to define 3D shapes, then also identify some 3D shapes that we can find around us. Then after that, know how to draw them. Then after that, give examples to them. So when you say 3D shapes, we are talking about any shape or any solid figure or any object that has or that have three dimensions or measurements. And when you say measurements, you are talking about the length, the width, and the height. All right. So to set the ball rolling or to move very quick, I want us to also continue to identify some 3D shapes that we can find around us. And these are the 3D shapes, common 3D shapes or basic 3D shapes that we can find around us. The first one is cylinder, then cube, you have cuboid, cone, then sphere. So these are some common 3D shapes that you can find around us. I want us to move quickly to how we can draw these shapes, So let's begin with cylinder. So cylinder, draw a line, then another line, then draw a curve, then another curve here, then you close this one like this. So this is a cylinder. Now let's quickly give example. This is a short form of examples. So examples of cylinder. Upon looking at this, you can see that this cap is an example of a cylinder. This cap is an example of a cylinder. So you can give others. So let me write cap. Then we can also look at gas cylinder. Gas cylinder. Then what again? Bucket and other things. Let me reserve the rest for you as an assignment. Then let's move on quickly to cube. Cube. So now this is how we draw cube. Now cube, the face is like a square. So you first draw your square. After drawing your square, you tilt your ruler like this, draw, then this way. Then after that, you straighten it, join this, then this, you tilt another at this point, then you join them. So this is your cube. So now let's give an example of a cube. So examples. For example, look at this one. This is the shape of a cube. So chalk box is an example of a cube. When you look at this shape, it's an example of a cube. Right. So chalk box. We have lute die. A die. Lute die. All right. And what have you? So these are some of the examples of a cube. Now let's move on quickly to a cuboid. A cuboid. Now, cuboid is how we draw a cuboid. See? Then we join like a rectangle. We are drawing a rectangle. Right. So the same as you did for the cube,